Presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Hello, guys. It is a good evening because my husband's in the kitchen, barefoot but not pregnant, making me dinner with our meal kit from Green Chef. We love that stuff. We just started a few weeks ago, and it's so great. It's so inexpensive, no wastage, etc. Anyway, I don't know why I got off on that. The real thing is we have Veronica Drake here, who is going to tell us a little bit about. Hey, Veronica, Miss V, going to tell us, about what it is to be a psychic. I mean, we always talk about mediums, but we rarely talk about people who are actually psychics, and that is one of her strong suits. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Erik. Hello.
Hey, Mama. I have to tell you, Erik, personally I went through some stuff, blah, blah, blah. Erik has never left my side. In fact, I don't know if you all saw the dolphin story that I did a video, and I was going to just not do this anymore for personal reasons. I felt not good enough or whatever. Erik shows up in ways that he's never showed up before, so I feel more powerful, more strong. And you know what's funny? He stands right by my right side of my face, and I can feel him. And so
does he know personal
it's just been
space?
incredible.
Does he know personal
You know
space?
what? I have to say, dude, you need to back off. And you know what's really funny? This is like girl talk here, but I met with Lucas and Jennifer the other day on Zoom. And I kept looking at Lucas. I called him Erik. And Erik laughed his butt off. He laughed his ass off.
For those who don't know, Lucas is my other son. Well, I don't want to say other son. He is my son. He is a couple of years younger than Erik, and he looks a lot like Erik. And so when I remember, at least when we had an event when Jamie Butler was hosting an event in Austin, people went to the meet and greet where they had hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and they so shocked because, oh my God, that's Erik. No, it's Lucas.
Totally. And I called him Erik, and Erik laughed. He nudged me. But just a shout out, Lucas is very handsome. All right.
Oh,
that's
he's
all
so
that
sweet. He's looking for a girlfriend, peeps. So, but he did have a short-term girlfriend, someone he met at one of the events. Very sweet girl.
Oh.
But she kept, they went to a bed and breakfast, and she kept on saying, things
Erik's
like,
on it.
Yeah, he said, if she kept saying, if it were not for Erik, look, a penny from Erik. And so he said, what am I, chopped liver? So it kind of, he doesn't want to live under the shadow of his older brother. So that's that.
You know what?
Right.
And Erik is, he's here, and we're gonna talk about that. But anyway, I felt it was really important to help people understand the difference between psychic and mediumistic work. Now, it's very true that all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. And so let me explain the difference. Yep. When we connect mediumistically to the other side, when I'm making that link, whether it's to Erik or Erik brings somebody, I'm tapping into the spirit, to the energy of the spirit on the other side. And so I'm working psychically and mediumistically. Psychically, when I'm sitting here doing a reading for someone, whether it's on the phone or whether it's in person, I'm reading their energy, their aura field. And so I'm being able to pick things out about their life. I can tell things that are happening in their energy space right now. And actually, I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm really, really good at psychic work.
That's awesome.
I'm a decent medium.
Be loud and proud.
Yes, but I am a good medium, but I'm a great psychic. And so when people want to talk to their loved ones, it's a little bit of both, because when I connect to their loved one, they're going to be able to give me evidence. And the telltale sign of a good mediumistic reading is you should be able to get some solid, concrete evidence, meaning spirits will tell me anniversary dates. They'll tell me birth dates. They give me names. They give me little scenarios that happen in life with their loved one. I had a woman today that we talked about her husband and how he, is on the other side. But his memory was, he said to her, ask her about dancing on the patio. And there was this beautiful story, and she just broke down and started to cry. And so the spirits, what people need to understand about the spirit side, they never lose who they were. They take their personality with them.
Thank
and
God.
Sometimes I don't. Exactly. It's because they go over there, they're living the next level, if you will. And so they're very apt to come back and help us here on this plane, just like Erik does. Erik knew. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was so scared when he talked about, going back to source. I thought, he's going to be sucked up. He's going to be just part of this giant collective, and his whole personality and individualism is just going to be gone. I won't have my Erik anymore with his little rascaliness. But anyway, he explained it. That's not the case. They can create that illusion of separation and be their old self. So that's good.
And you know what? They don't lose that personality. I have found after doing hundreds and hundreds of these readings, they maintain their personality. And so that's another way to give evidence. When you can tell the sitter, I have Uncle Joe here, and he was a crusty old man, and, I smell cigar smoke, and he's showing me how he only has a half a finger. Like, they show up. Like some mediums we see visibly. Here was something that was interesting that I found out. I'm doing studies, and I'm going deeper into my work and trying to make my skill better. But here's something I found out. Spirits will only and can only, this is interesting, talk to the medium at the level of the medium's comprehension. So in other words, I liken it to the fact that when I channeled, Stephen Hawking, I said, I know nothing about science. I know nothing about physics. So the spirit is not going to put in my head things that I don't know. They're going to use me as the conduit in the way that I'm naturally gifted.
Thank God,
so
it's like
it'll be
physics for dummies. That's what I would need too, man.
And that's exactly it. So when the medium, gets a contact, also this was something else I talked to with my spirit guides. Why can one medium get one answer and another medium get another answer?
Yeah,
and the reality
is, ask me that.
There are levels of understanding, and there are different pieces to the answer. So, Erik might give, let's say, Jennifer one answer, and then he may come back and might say, okay, Veronica, your level of comprehension and what I know you can do, here's the level of the answer you're going to get. So it's really, they are very brilliant when it comes to knowing who's who, and they selectively choose the voices. It's also true that spirits don't always come through. So it's not, people say to me, and I'm going to pull the curtain back on this because it's all transparent. People say to me, well, how do you know you're going to get the connection when you go with Erik? How do you know it's always going to happen? And I want to be very clear about this. Yes, I know who I'm going to channel. Elisa, you give it to me. I know it. I do not go look anything up that would be against my grain, against my integrity. But what I do is I have Erik orchestrate a pre-meeting. So I know I can feel the energy. So Anthony Bourdain, I didn't know anything about him. Erik went the night before. I said, Erik, you got to introduce me. I just need to meet him. That way, when Anthony shows up, I know his energy. I know his feelings, and then I can slide right in and make the contact. Do you see it?
Makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, think about this. If we're out somewhere and, a random person walks up to you and you have to interview them, like, and you've never met them, you're not going to know how to identify them in the crowd. So energy is how we identify the spirit world. And so, I'm really adamant about no research.
I mean,
like to do research.
We did have, and I will not mention the person's name or even the gender, that did research ahead of time, and it was just when we found out, it was just so awful to all the people that person, I have to not say she or he, did readings for. But it's amazing because that person was so gifted that he or she did not have to do that. So
it's confidence, and
it's confidence.
I suffer with confidence. Everybody suffers with confidence.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing very difficult work, and if we are going to do it and do it well, we are healers of the highest degree. Think about it. When you lost Erik and you thought he was gone forever, and you had your first reading with, I think, Kim, was it? What did you know?
No,
was it Kim?
Jamie Butler. No, because Kim O'Neill had open heart surgery. Bless her heart. She's fine now, thank God.
When you had your first reading with Jamie, it was like a piece of you healed. I mean, it's never going to bring Erik back, but that's what we as mediums get to do. Now, psychically, when I work with Erik or I work with any of the spirits, psychically, I tap into the energy of who they were here on Earth. Now, they're not here anymore. So I might be able to say to Erik, and this was one of my first conversations with Erik, you know what, Erik, you were a demon, you were a hellion, not in a literal sense.
No,
he
just
was
a little rascal. Right, he's a cut-up. Yeah.
Right. Not a demon. Did I say a demon? Dear God, that was like a Freudian slip. He was like somebody that was just he liked to play pranks.
Little brother, like a pestering little brother, and that's what Jamie thought too. It's like, she had a real hard time in our first session, just dropping the F-bombs, and she would just blast it so hard. Oh God, are you sure you want me to tell you everything, Elisa? She didn't know anything about him, but the very first meeting, she only knew my name and credit card number, right? And she said, there's a young man here says he's your son, that he took his life. He did it this way with this kind of gun sitting at his desk, and where he wore this particular shirt, and he curses like a sailor. So, that must be nice for you to be able to make others feel like, oh my God, he or she is not gone forever. I still have my baby, and you get to do that. But on the other side, you also have to, endure the slings and arrows of, all the skeptics and the haters and all that stuff. So it's got to be difficult to maintain a strong self-esteem when you are just getting a tsunami of hate. Just like the people who thought the world was round, and all the flat earthers just like blast them with all sorts of shit. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, and Erik
now I have to make it explicit only. Oh, jeez. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. And Erik has said to me, by 2025, this is going to be mainstream. We're going to not have these clandestine conversations behind doors. I mean, we're not doing that so much, but there are people who are so brilliantly gifted that are still behind closed doors because of this stigma. The other thing Erik just said to me, he said he wants to clarify what he tells Jamie or what he told Raylene or what he tells Jennifer is not, I may not see or get the same thing because it's not relevant. So I could sit here and I said to him, well, Erik, you never showed me sitting at the desk. And he said, you don't need to know that. That's not for you to know. Yeah. And so, that's why if a medium struggles to get something, now, I want to clarify, there are charlatans, just like in every profession.
Yes. Yep.
They're out
Doctoring
there.
too. Yeah.
And so you want to make sure, if you're going to have a mediumistic reading, you want to make sure they have what I call a digital footprint. Make sure that they can be visible online. You can read reviews. Make sure that they're giving you evidence. Only
Yes.
things that they would know because your loved one is speaking to them. Okay?
But I don't like. I mean, it must be difficult when somebody says, oh, "What did he have for his last meal?" or "What was in his pocket the day he died?" You know, things like that.
Let me tell you.
I don't like
let
that.
me tell you something. That's a dog and pony show.
Oh,
We do not
it's like
advocate.
rude.
Right.
Yeah.
We do not advocate that. I am studying with some of the best, and I'm not going to drop names or whatever, but I really wanted to get the meat and potatoes of this work, and I wanted to understand from the generations before me. And that's a dog and pony show. We're not here to give you what his last meal was or the change in his pocket. If he chooses to give that to me, that's different.
Well, you know
but we
what I
do
think
not
it is?
go and ask.
No, I think that is a very negative energy, like almost like a hatred. Like I'm gonna try to,
Yes.
slip you up, and a lot depends on the energy of the sitter. As far as how well the reading is going to go, and if they're sitting there, oh, let's see if you, bet you I'm going to find you, I don't like that.
Well, I talk about power, and sitting in the power is sitting in the energy of love, raising your vibration. And when those of us that do this work, we can't be carrying our own BS around. We have to have our ducks in a row because imagine if I'm hearing things and I'm going to question, oh my God, is this me from last night's argument with my husband, or am I? So we need to clear ourselves up, and that's a lot of what I've been doing these last 6 months. Just working on me, which has made me a much more clearer conduit. And so when I go into doing this work, I look for things that are tangible that I can tell people, but I'm here to heal people. That's why I do this work.
Yeah,
that's why I
awesome.
couldn't walk away.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Hashtag walk away. But, I think my hat's off to you that you actually are saying, hey, I had work to do. I am a work in progress. I want to get better. A lot of people would have too much ego to even bring that up, so that's good. All right, psychic abilities. Okay, what is that exactly? I don't understand. Is it tapping into through a wormhole to the future and time, or tapping into somebody's higher self?
So you know what it is?
Oh, yeah. What is it?
So I did a reading today, and I'll give you an example. And I rattled off all of these things that was happening in her day, and she goes, "Oh my God, you're reading my mind." And guess what? That's what I'm doing. I'm tapping in energetically. Now, there's nothing sinister about it, but I'm tapping in energetically to the subconscious mind. So the mind has layers. We have the rational mind that says, don't touch the hot stove, you'll get burned. We have the subconscious mind where all of our learned beliefs, all of our BS, our belief systems live. And then in that subconscious mind also lives everything we've ever experienced. That's why when souls cross over, when spirits cross over, we are reading that subconscious mind. We're talking to that piece of them, that energy. I'm literally
sense.
Reading a mind. Yep. And then the third level of the mind is the soul. So people get confused because they'll say, where does your soul live? Most people point to their heart or their tummy, their solar plexus. And that's fine. You can think that. But guess what? When the body dies, clearly your soul's not living in your stomach or your head or your chest. It's in your mind.
Yeah.
It's in the subconscious mind. And so I'm telling you, this work, this is going to change the way everything operates in this world. I am more passionate than I've ever been about mediumship and psychic work. It's
totally
unbelievable.
Agree. Okay, so
and
let me give an example.
Thank you for being a forerunner, in this, and being courageous enough to step out there.
Oh, I know. I've got some haters. Ooh, recently, really.
But you know what? Anybody who has felt your energy for 3 seconds knows the purity of who you are.
I know. It was so awful to have to see that video. The most evil woman on the internet. Really? Oh my God! I can't even step on a bug. I have to get it with a cup and a
Dear God.
In this card anyway. So but yes, okay. So Kim O'Neill a long time ago, she's been our a family friend for a long time before Erik died, before I believed any of this stuff. And I thought, well, she's a psychic. She like, looks through wormholes. And now I know that you can see into the future, air quotes, because there is no linear time and it's all there. And I remember, for example, asking her, I was pregnant with Lucas, and I said, okay, what's it going to be? It's going to be a boy. Okay. So is he going to have any birth defects? Yes. He's going to have a little brown spot on his left wrist. And by God, he does. And is he going to be born C-section or, vaginal? And it's vaginal. And so all my kids were like, ooh, I got a C-section. You guys had to go through mommy's vagina. So I get all that. So whatever. Another reason it's going to have to be labeled explicit. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's talking about her badge. Okay.
Who cares? I'm a doctor. I can do that.
Anyway, what I love about this is that I get to work psychically and mediumistically. And so callers that call in, maybe there's just something they need to know psychically, and I can give them that. And maybe they want Erik totally. And so I do a combination of both. It's simultaneously.
Or their spirit guide.
I'm getting, I'm picking up on all of it. And, I'm honored to be able to do this. And so, I'm up for calls if you are manning the switchboard.
Yeah. Okay. So look, it doesn't have to be all about Erik. Okay. Y'all can talk to your guardian angels, your guides, your deceased loved ones, so I just want you guys to know that. Of course you probably do. All right. Let's start taking calls. I love you again, Erik, just in case you didn't know. All right.
Kisses.
Oh, one more thing. Okay. So we're trying to pitch this reality TV show that will hopefully do exactly what Veronica's talking about. Make spirituality and the paranormal mainstream and normal. Oh, can you imagine? We could somebody gets murdered in the court case. We could let's channel and see this guy and see who killed him. And, whatever.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, there's so much we could do. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking calls. All right. First, we have somebody from the 778 area code. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Who are you? Hi, sweetie. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Satnam, and I'm calling from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We listen. My children listen. You've been our spiritual guide since the day my husband passed. And I honestly believe that there was a reason why I connected to Elisa, because she had the same traumatic, tragic story as my children and I have. Can we please, with Erik, we truly love you. My children listen to you. We know you're true, and we know that you're a pure form of the highest form of vibration and energy. And thank you so much for helping us.
Oh, you're so sweet.
He's very grateful for the work that he gets to do, and he's saying that you're doing a fantastic job with what you've been given. So you should be proud of how you're doing life.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you want to talk
Erik?
Did you want to talk to your husband?
Yes,
I can try. We can try.
Okay.
What's his name, honey?
His name is Tony. His legal name was an Indian name, but he went by Tony. Tony Aluwalia.
Because right away, the first thing when you came on, I could smell smoke. So I'm not sure if it was cigarette smoke or pipe smoke, but there's some sort of smoke. Actually sage. Did he burn sage?
No.
Or
nothing.
Do you? Do you?
No.
Okay. So this could be Erik clearing the way for me so that I can come in and I can figure out how to get to him.
Maybe he's suggesting that you clear with sage. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What's the deal with sage, Erik?
Erik says it's actually he's just helping me with the senses. He's clearing things out because, listen, it's very difficult when I'm in one phase and then to instantly, in this short amount of time, to have to shift over and go get somebody. And Erik's saying he can go get them, but Erik's getting them doesn't mean I can always get them, he says. That's what I've learned from Erik. Did your husband work outside? Did he go onto the land a lot? Because I smell dirt also.
No, not really. He didn't work for about 10 years. He did build a house about 6 years ago.
Okay, so don't tell me anymore because I'd like to give evidence that I have them. So I'm smelling dirt. I'm smelling outdoors. I'm also seeing, did he have a problem walking? Did he have something with his back or his leg?
Kinda. It was on and off with him, yes.
Because I see this as not being a debilitating reason, meaning not why he didn't work, but he would get stiff or achy or something like that. But I also see that work was very sporadic. There wasn't a lot of work to be had, is what he's saying, and there wasn't a lot of work that he was capable of. So I'm not sure what that means. Yeah. Do you know what he means?
I do. Yes.
And he's also saying that he wants you to stay close to people who are good for you. Are you able to keep connections of his family? With his family?
No, Veronica, I'm not. A couple of days before his funeral, his family turned on me and they started blaming me for his death. And my children, that father actually blamed my children. And they became greedy.
So he's talking about staying with people who are good for you. Has this been 5 years yet?
No, it's been just 5 months
or something, passed away in August. Yes.
Okay.
So he passed away in August.
Yep. At the 5-year mark, he's showing me 5 years. It's going to take a good 5 years, sweetheart, till you feel like you're on your feet and you're established and you're living life kind of stable. He said every day is a different challenge with you and the children, and he's watching. He also says that he wishes that he could have done it differently, but he only saw this as the solution. So I'm not sure. Do you know what that message means?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
He took his yes.
Mm-hmm. He's holding his head down. He's remorseful, but he wants you to know that he did not suffer because of this departure. He wants to be very clear that he had to go back and relearn things, go to different. I call it soul school. He's showing me, and also he's telling me that he never had a solid relationship with a male figure. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
His dad. I don't know. Maybe his dad. I don't know.
Yep.
He was an only
exactly
son.
What he's talking about. But he said he didn't really get enough out of that. The dad wasn't very present. And he's not blaming anybody. He's just saying these are things that he experienced, and he didn't know how to be present himself. Even when he was there, he's saying he felt like he wasn't there. Can you relate to that? Depression.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let me ask 2 real quick questions before we go on. But number one, was it a spiritual contract, his departure?
He said it was one of the exit points he took. So we all have exit points. We all have options on exit points. Had he tried this once before in his life?
Yes. In his first marriage, yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, because he actually had 3 exit points, and he's telling me he chose the second one.
Okay, my second question is, does he have a message for the children?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it would be really good for you to book a session with Veronica and find you and the kids and find out a lot more. That would be so awesome.
Yes.
In a way that Veronica can can like take some time to like get into his energy and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Of course, Brenda, of course, yeah.
He says that he's very proud of his children, and he can already see that they have started to create a life that was different than his, and so he's very proud of them. I believe, I don't know, I think he's showing me a male child and a female child. How many children do you have?
I have 3, 2 girls and 1 boy.
Okay, so that would be a male child and a female child. They don't go in 3. So, okay, so the female and the male. He's showing me the male child as being very protective. Is that true?
Yes, he is. Yes, he's only 9, and my daughters are 12 and 11. Yes.
But he's saying the male child is already taken over. But he's saying to the male child specifically, he wants him not to forget to be a kid.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
You need to be a kid. You need to play. You need to get dirty. You need to be a kid, he says. And he's assuring me that Mom will be fine.
Oh.
Okay.
What about the daughters?
And so for the daughters, is there a daughter that likes the arts? Does she draw?
My eldest, yes.
Because he's saying that the message is in the pictures with her. And so her drawings are very profound because she's a great drawer, and eventually he'll talk to her through her drawings.
Wow.
Okay. And the younger daughter, is she very social?
Yes.
Is she outgoing? She's the one that has the personality that she's outgoing.
Yes.
And she's actually, what he's telling me is she was born a leader. She will be somebody that she needs to be careful about how she makes statements because people will listen to her. And she's somebody that will stand up for social justice. She doesn't like bullying, and she'll say something.
Awesome. But I hope it helps you.
Lisa, I'm so grateful. I'm not going to take up your time. There's so many more worthy people than us. We will get in touch with you, Veronica.
We are all worthy. Please don't. No, you are just as worthy as everybody else. All right, take care.
Listen,
Lisa, can I just
if you can't.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Lisa, one question for myself. Did my husband love me?
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, listen, his heart is beating. He says, you are what kept him going, he said.
Oh.
And when his mind ran away with him, he had no choice but to succumb. But you kept him going.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Veronica.
Very much. He loved you.
I love you, Eric. I love you too.
Hey, we love you too, baby. We love you too.
Love you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Veronica.
That's why I do this.
Oh, God. Oh.
Listen, that's why I do this work. This is why I do this. Oh, my God. She's going to heal. This moment gave her the opportunity to start her healing journey.
Yeah.
That's why we do
needs
this.
She needs to talk to you a little bit more. So I know you can help her.
He would. Yeah. Listen, in the meantime, go to my website, veronicadrake.com, and scroll down and get my free messages, Divine Download, because I'm telling you, they will speak to you, and they're free. You don't have to pay.
That's awesome.
Okay?
Veronica.com? Drake.
veronicadrake.com. Yep.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart.
Thank you. Bye, Tony.
Take care, honey.
Sweetie.
Thank you.
Bye.
You.
Oh, God. It took everything I could to not cry. God. Well,
I know.
That is.
And I have to keep composure because I can't lose the connection. So it's difficult to do this work. It really is.
All right, we have somebody from the 805 area code. Hi there. How are you?
Hi. I'm calling from Ventura, California. My name's Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. I just wanted to say hi. And hi, Veronica. You're awesome. Elisa, I love all the work you do. Thank you. Hi, Eric.
Thank you so much.
And I did see a picture of Lucas. I think it was Instagram, and he's looking super hot. I have to agree.
Oh,
I know,
It's
right?
thing. He's becoming like a man. It's like, oh my gosh, wow, he's so handsome.
He is so awesome. He's a great kid and very spiritual.
I
He
felt
seems
like
like
a dirty old lady.
Are you taken? Okay.
I felt like
All right,
a dirty old lady when I said that.
That's how I feel too. But it's true. So I lost my son in 2012, and
I'm so sorry.
his godmother just passed away. She was in like a vegetative state for a few years before, and she was like a second mom to me. And so I guess now they're in heaven together. She finally just passed over.
Mm-hmm.
The family is really resentful of me because we were so close, and now, this is 30 years later, the kids they didn't let me see her. They're just kind of resentful of my son because they were so close and giving me, I get a lot of feedback now of just, I guess it was really hard on the family, but I didn't really know at the time, and it was too late. They're already close. It's really eating at me. It's like I can't rest.
What
like
I don't understand. What are they pissed about? Katie?
About the fact that the kids had to share their mother with me, with me being like a daughter, like an adopted daughter, but she was the godmother, and with my son. And I feel like it's like I can't really carry anymore. My son passed away of an accidental overdose at age 19. And then it's like I can't carry that. I already carried, you know how it is, Lisa. I mean, you're never normal again. It's like I can't carry this, and there's nothing I can do about it because they're both on the other side. And it's like, what am I supposed to do now? He was my only child. I can't really apologize to the family for, stuff that, I mean, it's done already, and it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no solution. I feel like it's too heavy.
Some people, the way they grieve, like the people you're talking about, do so through anger and creating a scapegoat. But I don't know, Erik, what do you have to say about this?
So Erik says, first of all, you have nothing to apologize for. Don't ever think that.
Not.
You have nothing to apologize for. And what they're really upset about is that they didn't have the closeness. And let me ask you this. This might seem crass, but I'm picking up on this psychically. Did this person leave you money?
No.
Okay. Did this
Which person?
give
The godmother?
you stuff? Something?
The godmother? Yes. Okay, got it.
But did they leave you something that they perceive to be of value?
I think, but you're on the right track as far as her time and value through like when all the time she spent with my son from probably age born to 10.
That's the value.
Okay,
that's what is valuable. Yeah.
And here's the thing. They were jealous, but guess what? They are self-entitled. They have a sense of entitlement, and they took advantage of her throughout her life in little incremental parts of it. Yeah. And the relationship that they created was on them, not on you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Oh, my God.
Does the name Scott mean anything to you?
Scott, no.
Okay, because when I open up the portal, everybody comes in, and so there's a Scott here. So he may be for somebody else on the call, but there's a Scott here.
Yeah.
There's also a Brandon or a Brendan that stepped in. What's your son's name?
His name is Garrett.
Garrett. So let me see if I can get Garrett. Just give me a minute.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to describe the energy that walked in. This energy that walked in is very chill, like just kind of like very chilled out, very relaxed, very matter of fact, very casual. Would this describe Garrett when he was on Earth?
Definitely, yeah.
It's almost like he's got that. I don't see shoes on his feet. I see some really just like a T-shirt that he's wearing. And did he love the water?
We lived next to the beach. Yeah, he.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because listen, and did he surf?
No, he skateboarded.
Okay, because he's
similar.
All right, that's the board he's showing me. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, he walked in and he said, "Mom, you wait till you get here. You won't believe it." He said, he's saying everything is that. He doesn't want to advocate. Erik is saying, don't advocate for death. We're not doing that. But he's saying, Mom, it's everything and then some. Also, did he he's showing me some sort of ice cream, something or other, with like lots of stuff on it. Do you know what he's talking about?
Oh, yeah, probably Jimmy's or something, East Coast sprinkles, they call them on the West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on his ice cream. It's a big old thing of ice cream. And he's also showing me his wrist. He's got some sort of bracelet around his wrist. Do you know that to be true when he was living?
He did, absolutely. There was one on him when they found his body, and he wore one. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
So he's here. Is there a question you'd like to ask him or something you'd like to say?
Did he? Well, of course, I love you. And did Johnny? Did he find her there, or has he met with her there? His godmother.
What was her name?
It was Johniva. She went by Johnny.
Johnny. Okay. He says. Now, did she just pass within the last month?
Within the last week, yeah.
Okay, because he's saying it's – listen, I can't explain why they say this, but he's saying I haven't seen the roster yet. So he doesn't know who's come in yet. Now, listen, it's not like you and I not knowing who's come in. He knows that she's there because guess what? Everything is energy and he can feel her. But he's not been told or he's not been brought there yet. And he says, Mom, I will absolutely connect with her. It's just not time yet.
Yeah, it's too early.
So it's just funny how they tell me I've not seen the roster. He's being funny.
So cute.
He's being funny. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and also he was
his Rolodex.
His personality, his personality was one that everybody gravitated towards him, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
I mean, because he's telling me that he didn't lack for company when he was here.
Right.
Is that true?
When he was here, no, he had a lot of friends.
Awesome.
Yep. And he's saying, Mom, when are you going to make that decision that you know you need to make? Do you know what he's talking about? Okay.
I don't.
Are you looking to leave something or someone?
Not that I know of consciously. Not really.
Well, sometimes it takes a while, and you realize, oh my God, that's what he's talking about. So
right.
Just think about
You're
it.
holding on too long. Mom. That's his message to you. I don't know what it is, but that's his message. Okay?
Okay. Maybe
Thank you.
holding on
so
too
much.
long to it for long means, it could be anything. All right, darling. Thanks for calling,
anything.
okay?
Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Oh, so sweet. Okay. We have somebody from the 512 area code. Hi there. How are you?
Hi. Hello.
Hi. What's up?
Hey, Elisa. First, I'd just like to say how much I appreciate you and your story. I'm going to cry. And just how much
don't cry. It's okay.
Erik's story has helped me and has healed me. And I'm now 12 months of what I feel of clear fighting suicidal ideation. I got really close. And every day to fight. And just having you guys there for inspiration and guidance. And Veronica, you and I have had a session before, and just this moment I can't appreciate more. So my thing is, with that, and in the last 12 months, my awakening has just gone out of limits. I can see dimes and pennies, and I might not think that it's Erik. I just know that it's someone.
Yeah.
And
wow.
It's consistent. I get my the synchronicity in numbers. I get, dreams, and I just know things. I can look people in the eyes, and I may not have met them, but I know them somehow.
Wow.
I love it. That's
okay.
it, right?
Let me ask Erik.
That's it.
Erik, what is her contract? What is she here to do? Is she here to develop those
Erik
abilities? Tell me.
Erik says she is not coming home anytime soon, so just glad you're done with that, he says. The other thing is she's here to help people who were where she was, who are where she was.
Wow.
So it might just be conversation. It might just be, you holding, little groups, talking to people. But there's one thing that your specialness, even if you tried, it's not going to work. So I'm glad that you've given up on that because it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, you don't want to go over there because you know what? Erik is going to hound you. If you pass over, he's going to just cover you with fart smells. I don't know. It'll be awful. It's not worth it, girl. It's not worth it.
And it's been through other videos that you all have done and other people that you've had on your YouTube show who discuss EMDR and seeking that help. And I did that. Yes. And now that I have had EMDR, the world does not look the same. Colors don't look the same. Food doesn't look the same. And I am happy about that, but I'm scared at the same time. What is my purpose?
Don't be scared. Erik says you're cradled in divine love. Don't be scared. This is
we're eternal beings.
You're part of the 2025.
Yeah, we're eternal beings. What's the worst that's going to happen to us? Seriously. But wow, it sounds like you are a really courageous woman who is a light worker who can bring a lot of light to this world. I don't know if it's a blog or a YouTube channel or something. There's something I feel that's special about you that's going to help a lot of people and in a way that Erik wants to help people too, to keep them from taking their own life.
And there's just something in your step. There's something in your step. There's something in the way you carry yourself. Are you looking for work?
No, I'm actually just looking for the type of work that might make me happy. I'm a 14-year employee, and I'm good at what I do, but it doesn't necessarily make me happy.
Yeah.
It pays the bills, and that's all. But I'm going to tell you something psychically. As I look psychically at your energy, there's a job coming up that's something that's going to be something that you would never consider yourself for, but I want you to look at it, and it's nonprofit, okay? It's nonprofit, and it has to do with helping kids in crisis.
But she will get paid, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
No, she would get paid.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yep.
I appreciate
Just keep your eyes and
Erik,
ears open.
But if I could increase my empathic abilities, or I don't even know what my ability might be, I do know that I have a special connection with on a spiritual level, and I would just like to nurture that as well.
Yeah.
That's it. You're doing all the right things. Go get my divine downloads on my website. Get them. They're free downloads. You're going to hear messages. On Instagram, I do them every day. They come into me, and I give them to you. You just go get them because they'll jog something in you. I promise you.
And I think it would be a good idea for you to connect with Dr. Robert, is it your doctor? Well, anyway, Robert Schwartz, and do a between lives regression so you can find out what your whole plan was when you were planning this incarnation. That would be very powerful. And also do a longer session here with Veronica because, she can help you. I mean, she has developed her gifts. She can help you develop yours too.
I can actually attest to going back to a conversation that I had with Veronica that I didn't necessarily get at the time. She mentioned that she saw beans. And at the first, I didn't understand what beans meant. But my grandmother was showing her beans. I moved to a new location, and in the closet, there was a large bag of beans.
Oh, that's so funny.
There you go.
That's crazy.
They tell me.
Crazy.
Oh.
Came with me.
That's so awesome.
But thank you so much.
I'm happy.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, Erik. I love you. Have a great
night.
night.
We love you,
honey.
Bye-bye. The beans. That's so cool. The beans. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So let's have somebody from the. Oops. Wait. I messed up. Okay. Somebody from the 585 area code. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Good. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Jeannie. I'm calling from
Jeannie.
New York, and I'm
New
calling
York.
this evening to see what's going on with me, or what Spirit has to tell me.
Yeah. Message Erik?
Okay. So are you questioning somebody in your life? Is somebody in your life showing up not as you expected them to be? Erik's telling me that you have to be careful about who you tell what to.
Oh,
Does that mean
I learned
anything?
a hard lesson. Yes, I know about that.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's saying that whatever lesson you learned there, you have to just take that out into the world, because there's going to be another one. If they're not already there, they're there. They're coming in your life, and you have to create boundaries. You are somebody that you will take the little birdie in, you'll nurture it, you'll take care of it, and you'll make yourself sick. So be careful about who you let really close to you. Make sure that they're worthy of you.
How do you do that?
Okay.
Erik, how can you do that?
Well, Erik says just use your feelings. If your gut tells you that something's off, right? Yep, absolutely. And also, do you have a mother on the other side?
Yes, I do. I miss her dearly.
There's a maternal energy here that she is chomping at the bit. She cannot wait to tell you how much she loves you and how appreciative she is for you. Did you take care of her towards the end?
No, she passed away very, very quickly.
Okay.
Well, did you take care of her at all?
Did you? Right. Were you in her life in a way that you gave her meaning and hope?
Yeah.
3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening.
There we go.
There you go.
We were like daughter and girlfriends, best girlfriends.
And she did not.
Oldest
She
girl.
wants you to know she did not suffer. She did not suffer. And
thank God.
Does she have a sister? Does she have a sister on the other side? Because she's telling me her sister met her.
She has a lot of them over there.
Okay. Because she was met by sisterly energy, and it felt very warm and very welcoming, and she's just she's at peace, and she wants you to know that. And she says that you are a beautiful person, and that you give and give and give even when you don't have it to give. Does that mean anything?
It does, yes. And I try not to, but that's just me, I guess.
It's who you are. It's who you are.
Yeah.
Well, it's called boundaries. Just have boundaries. So, Erik, what is your spiritual purpose? Maybe that will help, elucidate something.
Well, listen, Erik is saying your spiritual purpose is to come here. You're the mother of all mothers. Like, you are a nurturer.
Mama
Do you not
bear.
have children? Do you not have children?
I have 3.
Do you have children?
Do you have children? Okay. Because Erik is saying to me that even if she doesn't have her own children, everybody's children are her children. She takes care of everybody as if they were her own. Did you bring nieces and nephews in when they were growing up?
I took care of them. I didn't take them into my home, but I helped take care of them. And I used to.
They always
I take care of children. Life skills specialist for children, and working in a group home for boys. And I had my own daycare.
Perfect.
Because there you are. You're the mother of all mothers, is what I heard. So you are the mother of all. God bless you. And you know what? What I love about your energy is you are impacting these little lives in such a beautiful, positive way just because they spend time with you. So you're living your purpose, honey.
Yeah, and the ripples go out and out and out. And those people that you are inspiring are going to help other people. 6 degrees of separation, butterfly effect. You are just changing the world. You are a light worker, dude. Awesome.
I love her.
Thank you. I know, I do too. Can you adopt me? I'm just kidding. All right. Thank you for calling in, sweetie.
I do have one question.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm just wondering I'm trying to do group homes for older adults, and I'm just want to see how that's going to be going.
You're going to have to align yourself with the right people, meaning people who can support you. You have a hard time with asking for help, but it's time for you to just it's time for you to put all that down and just go ask for help, because this mission is not about you. It's about the bigger picture. Surround yourself with people who can help you.
And this is so typical of people who give. This is typical of people who give and give all their emotional resources and other resources. They don't ask for anything in return.
Yes.
But I know, because I am there too. But if you want that flow to happen, you have to allow receipt and give a receipt. It's like a beautiful cycle, in and out, and in and out, so that things can materialize. Right, Erik?
And and listen, I want you to think about the infinity sign, the number 8, the infinity sign. It wraps around them, it wraps around you, and it includes everybody. Okay?
Okay, great.
So don't worry about rejection. Do not worry about rejection. Just say, okay, you are missing out, dude. Go, girl.
Okay.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I want to thank everybody for joining us in the show. Thank you, Veronica. I love you, and I love you, Erik. And you guys have to check her out. She's amazing. Look at what she's done here. VeronicaDrake.com. Also, you guys, I'm trying to pitch this reality TV series. If you guys want to help, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Channeling Erik. Please subscribe to like my Facebook page, Channeling Erik. Please follow me on Twitter, which is what is that? I think it's at Channeling Erik. Erik with a K. And also on Instagram.
On Insta. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Instagram is like channeling_Erik. Please do that, guys, because my producer says we've got to have a bigger presence, so you guys can help me with that. So after you close, please get on the computer and do that. I really would appreciate it. And Erik would too. So thank you. I love you all. Love you, Veronica and Erik. And until next week, bye, baby. Love you. Bye.